Crypto markets are cooling on the eve of the inflation data about to be released in the United States. So in today's video, I want to dive into the charts, look what the Nasdaq is doing, look at what Bitcoin is doing, particularly its RSI uptrend, which may be about to break. Taking a quick look at some other charts as well. My name's Lark. I make videos on investing. If you do like that topic, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Of course, tap a little bit on the thumbs up button if you do appreciate this kind of content. Now let's go ahead and get into it. As mentioned, we of course are on the eve of the inflation data being released for the USA. Whatever that number is likely to define the next month of trading for risk assets. If by chance it happens to be higher than 9.1%, I expect we will see some carnage in the markets as everyone's expecting the CPI rate to drop. Estimates are we're going to go down to 8.7%. Maybe we don't drop by that much. Maybe we only go down to 9%. I don't think the market would react very favorably to that either. Maybe we go down to 8.5%. I think the market would freak out in a positive way. In a positive way if that happens. But if we come close to that target and we get to 8.8, 8.7, 8.6%, I think the market should react rather favorably to this when we get that final announcement coming through. So whatever happens tomorrow, it's going to define how investors are looking at risk assets really for the next month until we get the next CPI data actually being released. And whether it's just coincidence or not, we have seen the dates of CPI data releases coinciding with major market moves. As Alex Kruger points out here, when we had the CPI data released in June, that coincided with a major dump in the market. When we had the July numbers come through, it coincided with a rebound in the market. Maybe that's just coincidence, dumb luck, but it's pretty interesting, isn't it? Taking a look here at the Nasdaq real quick. Nasdaq has been cooling off at the start of the week this week as everyone's, of course, getting paranoid about what the inflation numbers are going to be. Obviously, the equity markets, very, very sensitive to that kind of information. The Nasdaq 100 tends to be the index that Bitcoin and crypto tends to follow the closest. Now we also see it coming up on a MACD bearish cross potential. Obviously, it has not confirmed yet, and that's still a ways away from seeing that confirm. But the uptrend does continue at this point for the Nasdaq 100 index, whichever way you want to pull it around here. In fact, we can see it come all the way back down here, still maintaining higher lows moving up and still maintaining its uptrend from its recent bottom here back at the end of June. Now let's talk about Bitcoin, and unsurprisingly we see 2 days of red candles here forming up for Bitcoin, following right along with what we're seeing happening on the Nasdaq. Funny that, isn't it? Now what's interesting I want to point out here for you today, the uptrend on the RSI for Bitcoin could be, well, at least it's testing currently its line of support. If we see the price go down much more, we will lose that line of support. Now, right now it's on it. We can easily bounce up. We've got a lot of time before that daily candle closes. We will find out the CPI data within that time. We could bounce right back off this and continue our move up. But we are on the edge. We're on the precipice right now. And the last couple of times we've seen these major RSI uptrends be broken have come at a time when downtrends have then started. You can see the RSI uptrend being broken here, which then saw the prices roll over pretty intensely. Same back here in April where we had the RSI uptrend faltering and then prices coming down quite a bit in the following weeks. So hopefully we defend this line, CPI data comes in bullish, and the markets continue their bullish upward trend that we've been on over the last month or so. That would be fantastic to see, obviously. Currently though, Bitcoin struggling as always with the damn 50-day exponential moving average. Come on, Bitcoin, come on, man. Just such a struggle for Bitcoin to get up and keep it up over this line. I think that's a real indicator of just that struggle going on in the market right now. People, on the one hand, want to get excited again, want to get bullish again, but there's so much uncertainty still hanging over the markets. And it's not just the inflation data, it's how's the Fed going to react to the inflation data, what's going on with energy prices, what's going on in Taiwan, et cetera, all this stuff that's freaking investors out, which we can see here. It's, charts are just a mathematical representation of the ballet of human emotions. And that is what we see here. People get very excited, things come back down on some negative news stories, and here we are, start of the week, everyone's worried about the inflation data, right? So we had a nice week last week, everyone's okay, yeah, inflation data is still a week away, we have a window to breathe where we can get really bullish real quick, and then we're all back into the zone of uncertainty here for markets. By the way, if you are a cryptocurrency trader, you do need yourself an account over on Bybit. It's my favorite place for trading futures contracts, and that's whether you want to trade Bitcoin or Ethereum or top altcoins like Matic on futures with longing or shorting them, or if you want to play around on their huge spot market. It's actually the 7th biggest spot market over here on Bybit. Use the link down below in the description to get 30% off of your trading fees and up to $4,450 in deposit bonuses, which is absolutely massive. So check that out if you are a trader. Now let's talk real quick about the Ethereum charts. Ethereum largely mimicking, of course, the moves that Bitcoin is making. Although we've seen Ethereum generally be much more bullish as people continue to get excited about the coming hard fork for Ethereum, which just keeps getting closer and closer by the day. Let's just zoom out here to September 19th and see how many days away we have got here. 40 days until the Ethereum upgrade, unless the macro scene turns really, really bad in some terrible inflation data. I think we're going to continue to see a rally here for Ethereum as we get closer to the merge. This is going to be a massive buy the rumor, sell the news kind of event. We could see the prices going up quite a bit more. Now look, if you're trying to get a position now for a potential trade, do realize that there's, some key areas of support to be watching out for, like this one down here around $1,600. Obviously, we're struggling to maintain the $1,700 level. But look to buy on those areas of support if you are looking to make a shorter term position based on the hype surrounding the upcoming Ethereum merge. But probably want to wait until we see some resolution to what the inflation data comes out as tomorrow. Also, keeping an eye out on Avax here, just waiting for it to come back down. Come on, man, let's come down to 25 bucks. Daddy needs to fill his bag up. Daddy needs to fill his bag up. Be looking to enter a position there. And I do have some spot orders in down on, much lower bid areas, just in case we see things turn around more dramatically, but looking to get a decent position here around $25 to play a potential wider market rally led by Ethereum in the run-up to the merge, obviously hoping that the inflation data does give us that positive wind in the sails to keep the markets moving forward. Anyway, just my two Satoshis and Gwei and Avaxes for the day. Let me know what you think down below in the comment section. Is our relief rally faltering out, or does it really just all depend on the inflation data tomorrow? Positive inflation data, markets pump like crazy, baby. Negative inflation data, back down to Goblin Town, man. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. Thanks so much for watching today's video, and peace out till next time.